Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Yeah, I was just calling to make some adjustments to a wedding cake order for next week. Yeah, sure. What's the name on the order? It's gonna be for Sarah Smith. Okay, yeah, Sarah Smith. Got it right here. What did we want to change about this order? Well, can you just go over with me exactly what the order's for again? Sure. So we've currently got you down for a 3-tier of our Dazzling Dreams design. That's if you remember the semi-naked one that we looked at that you really liked. It's going to have the fruit all over it. We've got you down for the blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And then the inside of the top tier is going to have the raspberry filling for you. I should have known she chose something tacky. I would like to change that. Yeah, we can definitely talk about updating that for you. So are you calling on behalf of Ms. Smith? I'm the groom's mother, and I just knew that I didn't trust her judgment, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. I'm actually on your website now, and I really like the enchanted night design that you have, so I'd like to go with that one. Does the bride know that you're changing the wedding cake? It doesn't matter what she thinks or what she knows. I'm the one paying for it, so I'm going to pick the design. So the enchanted night, please. And then I would like the scroll work on that to be a fuchsia. I can bring you in a swatch of that if you need it. It's my mother of the groom dress that I'm wearing. Is she for real? So I'll go ahead and make these notes for you. Can I just get your name just to notate who changed the order? Yeah, it's Karen Ace. All right, perfect. Well, Karen, I've gone ahead and notated that you wanted that changed. Is there anything else that I can do for you today? No, that is perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course. You have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. I gotta call this bride. Hi, is this Sarah Smith? Yes, who's this? Perfect. So sorry to be bothering you, Miss Smith. This is Sierra from the bakery. Oh yeah, Sierra, I remember speaking to you. Is there something you need? Well, I just wanted to call and let you know, we just got a phone call from Karen Ace, and she was trying to make changes to your wedding cake order. I'm sorry, she was doing what? Yes, she wanted to change the design and the color for your wedding cake. Are you fucking kidding me? I am in fact not kidding you in any way, shape, or form. God, she is such a bitch. So I'm just gonna assume that we don't want to make any changes to the order, right? You're still happy with the way that we took it the first time when I spoke to you originally? Yeah, no, please don't change anything. And honestly, put a note on there or something. If she calls again, I don't want her to touch anything that has to do with my wedding day. Yeah, no, you got it. I will go ahead and put a note on the order right now. I just really wanted to talk to you on this. I really appreciate you giving me a call. I guess I'm gonna go deal with this. Yeah, no, absolutely. Best of luck to you on that. I wonder how hard it would be to get away with murder. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. You have a good rest of your day, Miss Smith. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hi, Sierra. This is Sarah Smith. I spoke to you last week when my mother-in-law tried to change my wedding cake. Oh, yes, Miss Smith, of course. Is there something I can do for you today? I know this might be, odd, but I just kind of wanted to, go over what she said with you, and then I'm reaching out to all of my vendors to give them a password. That way, if she calls back, you guys know not to help her with anything. Yeah, of course, that's no problem. So I can definitely kind of go over what she said. I know it's been a week, but I don't know if I'll forget that conversation anytime soon. Yeah, I don't know if I will either. So mostly she just wanted to change the design. I've gone over, obviously, that you're getting the naked design, and she wanted to change it to our enchanted night design. And then she wanted to change it to this fuchsia color. She said it matched her dress. Sorry, she wanted my wedding cake to match her dress. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, well, that's good to know. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the password, and if you could just write that on there, that way if she calls back, you guys can, make sure she doesn't try to make any more changes. Yeah, of course, I'll go ahead and write that down. What did you want that password to be? Okay, that sounds like a great password. I'll go ahead and put that down, and then I'll make sure that everybody in the department knows. And if you need anything, of course, just reach out to us. Sierra, what was that all about? That was Sarah Smith, the bride whose mother tried to change her wedding cake last week. Oh, yeah. What did she want? She's calling all of her vendors and giving them a password. That way, if her mother-in-law calls again, they can, make sure she's not making any changes. Well, what's the password? Karen Ace is a big fat monkey butt? Oh my god. I know, it's so fucking funny. Oh man. I hope she calls again. Just for that. I need to be there for this conversation. I got you. I got you, girl. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hi, yes. I wanted to speak to somebody about a wedding cake that we have ordered there. Sure. What would be the name on the order? It's going to be under Sarah Smith. My name is Karen. I'm her future mother-in-law. Karen, of course. Let me just grab that form for you. And then if you'll just give me the password. The what? The password. Miss Smith has passworded all of her vendor information. So I need it in order to be able to discuss anything with you. Yeah, I'm sure it's, Johnny is the love of my life. Oh, I'm so sorry, that's not it. Maybe call her, reach out to her, see if you can get it from her, and then I'd be happy to discuss anything with you once we have that password from you. Look, I'm the mother of the groom. I don't need a password to discuss wedding details. Well, the bride provided us with the password information, so unfortunately, anybody who wants to discuss anything about the wedding needs the password. This is the most ridiculous thing. If you don't just tell me if you've made the changes to this wedding cake, because if it shows up and it's that stupid naked design, I'm not going to be paying. Well, that sounds like a conversation that you need to have with her, and then if she wants to give you the password, you can call us back. This is the most ridiculous experience I have ever had. I will be calling her. I will be getting that stupid fucking password. And then I will be calling you back. And you will be making the wedding cake changes to my wedding cake. The way that I want them done. Okay, well, we look forward to your call. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, Karen. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Yeah, I would like to go over a wedding cake order that we have for next week. Sure, I can definitely help you with that. What name would it be under? It's going to be under Sarah Smith. Oh, perfect. I see that right here. And if you could just provide us with the password for that, we can go ahead and discuss anything on it. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, ma'am. I think we must have a bad connection. I can't understand what you're saying. Karen Ace is a big fat monkey butt. She finally gave it to me. What a ridiculous password. Yeah, so it actually looks like that is not the password that we have. What? Yes, looks like that is not the password that we have on file. Maybe call the bride and see if you can get that from her. I just want to make sure that you guys have made my changes to this cake. You can just tell me that. I don't need some stupid fucking password. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Without the password, I can't discuss anything about this cake order with you. But I do hope you have a good rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you for calling the place I work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hey, Sierra, it's Sarah Smith again. I'm so sorry I keep bothering you guys. Oh, Miss Smith, it's absolutely no bother. What can I do for you today? Okay, so I know we've changed the password a couple of times. I literally just changed it on you the other day. I was hoping that if my mother-in-law calls again, you would tell her that we're going with another bakery. Oh yeah, I can definitely do that if you'd like. Can I just ask why? Mostly so that she'll stop bothering you guys. I don't really particularly care if she bothers me. Apparently that's what I'm signing up for. But she just won't stop about it. And if we just tell her it's a different store, then hopefully she'll stop calling over and over and over again. I mean, yeah, if that's what you want to do, that's absolutely no problem with me. I'll just tell her that the order's been moved and give her no other information. Thank you. That is literally perfect. That's what we're going to tell her. And if she has any issues with that, I don't know what she can do. I'm so over it. Yeah, no, definitely seems like not exactly a fun situation you're in right now. But I'll go ahead and just put a note on there that if she calls anybody, I'll just tell her that the order is not here anymore. And if she has an issue with that, I don't know, she can come in and fight us. Don't say that. She will. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, Miss Smith. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Yes, I just wanted to check the changes that I'd made on a wedding cake order that I know you guys have there. Should be for Sarah Smith. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just flip through our orders. So it looks like we actually don't have a cake for Sarah Smith at this location. Yes, you do. I'm so sorry, ma'am. It looks like we don't have an order for Sarah Smith. You can't lie to me about this. I've spoken to you specifically several times. Oh yes, no, trust. I have never forgotten a single one of our calls, Miss Ace. But it does look like they just changed the location, so I can't help you with it. Well, what location is it at now? Sorry, I wasn't provided with that information. I don't appreciate the smart attitude that you've got about this. I unfortunately don't have anything else to help you with, Miss Ace. Is there anything else that I can do for you today? Yes, you're going to tell me where that wedding cake is, or if you've still got it and you're just a liar because you like to lie to people because you're a lying liar. Well, I'm definitely not going to get yelled at over the phone. So I hope that you have a good rest of your day, okay, Miss Ace? You better not hang up. And that's enough of that. Put down the paintbrush phone. Was that Miss Karen? It was. How did she take it? Badly. I have a bad feeling that we will be hearing from her again and again and again and again and again and again. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hey, Sierra. This is Linda at the store down the street. Oh, hey, Linda. What's going on? This might be like the wildest thing. We had a woman just call here, and she was like demanding to know about a cake order that she said that you guys said had moved. Was her name Karen Ace? It was, yeah. I knew this would happen. So, long story short, Karen is the future mother-in-law of a bride that we have a wedding cake for, and she tried to call and change the cake, so then we had to password the cake. She kept getting the password, so we kept having to change the password, and now the bride's just asked us to tell her that it's not here anymore. Some people have too much time on their hands. Yeah, no, it's been an ongoing battle. I'm kind of shocked that these people are still getting married. Yeah. Well, I told her that we don't have it, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but she seemed pretty upset.
Oh yeah, no, I'm absolutely certain that I'm gonna hear from her again at some point. So thanks for the heads up, and hopefully she doesn't call again. Yeah, no, definitely. Hopefully she doesn't call again. But good luck to you guys. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Linda. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Sierra, hey, this is Sarah Smith. Hey there, Miss Sarah. What can I do for you today? So honestly, I'm just really tired of fighting with my mother-in-law. So the next time she calls, if she calls, God, I hope she's not bothering you guys anymore. But if she calls, will you just tell her that yes, the cake is there, yes, her changes have been made, and you'll see her at the wedding. And, you can lie to her, whatever you want to do, but just to get her off of everybody's backs. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. I'm just going to confirm with you. You don't want any changes made, though. Oh, God, no. This is just to humor her, and then at the wedding, I'm going to have something really funny to watch. Love that for you. I will definitely make a note. That way, if she calls, anybody will just tell her that the changes have been made. I'll go ahead and note what her changes were, just in case, she asks. And we'll see you on your wedding day, coming soon. Yeah, no, despite all of this, I'm actually really excited. My husband-to-be has some choice words for his mother as well, so that'll be fun. Wow, sounds great. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hi there. I need to check just that some changes have been made to a wedding cake. It's for Sarah Smith, and don't tell me you don't have it there. I know it's there. Okay, just give me 1 second. You said Sarah Smith. Oh, looks like I do have a cake here for Sarah Smith. What changes were you wanting to verify? Just that the design had been changed to the Enchanted Night, and that it was this fuchsia color. If you need me to bring in a swatch, I can do that. Looks like those changes have actually been confirmed, and we do already have a swatch. You're telling me that the design is now going to be the Enchanted Night and not the stupid naked one that it was before, and that you have a swatch of the fuchsia. Yeah, looks like the bride came in and actually brought all of that to us. She finally learned the error of her ways. Good. Well, I look forward to seeing you all at the wedding with my beautiful cake next week. Oh, we're looking forward to seeing you as well. Anything else that I can do for you today? No, that's it. Thank you so much. Of course. Bye-bye. Hi there. Hi there. What can I help you with? I'm just here to deliver a wedding cake. Oh, perfect. Well, let's go over here. I'm going to show you exactly where we want everything set up, and then we can get everything moving for you. Perfect. Also, I just have to ask, has the bride warned you about the mother-in-law with the wedding cake? She has. We've got extra security on standby just in case. Okay, good. Yeah. Go ahead and bring it in, Ashley. Okay, so this is where they want to put the actual wedding cake. And of course, if you need anything, you just let me know. There's plenty of flowers on the table. You know exactly what she's looking for. I do. Yeah, no, we got this. If I do need anything though, I will definitely let you know. Thanks so much. Putting the things on the cake, make sure it's perfect, get everything right. Ashley, will you go grab those extra berries out of the car? Thank you. Everything looks good. Making sure everything's stacked perfectly. Just a little bit of fixing from the delivery over. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. That's what she chose. She did, yeah. It's so gorgeous, isn't it? Just like perfect. I think it fits this venue. It's just amazing. It really does. I'm just so impressed. And the berries feels just organic and natural. It does. I'm so happy you like it. I can't wait for her to see it. Oh, she is absolutely gonna—
What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck is that?
Well, Miss Karen, that would be the wedding cake. Isn't it beautiful?
This is not what I ordered.
Well, no, this is what the bride ordered. The bride. I called and I spoke to you several times and I changed this and you told me the changes were made. Yeah, so I told a little white lie. Just a little one. I'm not paying for this. Okay, well, it's already been paid for. You already paid for it. You have to pay in advance. It's already done. Well, I'm getting a refund. No, I'm sorry. That won't be happening on my end. You signed the contract and agreed to pay for what I've brought you. I am about to blow. Who? I'm not sure what that means. Can we get security over to the cake area, please? I gave you simple instructions to not bring this monstrosity that trollop wanted. Not the trollop? Who even says that anymore? I agreed to pay for all of this if they agreed to my wishes. And the fact that this is the cake that you've brought shows me that she has no respect for me. Okay. This is disgusting and it is egregious and I will not be... Mom, what are you doing? Oh, darling, thank goodness you're here. These women, they've set up this awful, ugly cake. Can you believe? You mean the cake that Sarah and I ordered? I think it looks beautiful, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Mom, we fucking talked about this. This is my wedding. This is Sarah's wedding. This is the cake that we wanted. And I cannot believe that you are still making a big fuss over this. Well, darling, Johnny, I just want your wedding to be perfect. And this is not what I had envisioned for your wedding day. Great, super. I had envisioned this for my wedding day. I envisioned Sarah being my bride. I didn't envision my mother being a psychopath. Johnny, that's not a very nice thing to say. You know I'm very sensitive. I know you're really good at trying to play me and pretending that you're sensitive. Johnny, why are you saying hurtful things? That girl is ruining you. That girl is about to be my wife, and you're about to not be allowed in our lives if you don't settle down and shut up. Johnny, my little baby, how can you speak to me like this? It's honestly pretty easy, Mom. You make it really difficult to like you. Well, maybe I just go home. I won't be at your wedding. How would that make you feel? Right now, honestly, it would probably be perfectly fine. But I don't want you to go home, Mom. I want you to be happy for me and happy for Sarah and happy for the wedding and the life that we're choosing. Is that too much to ask? I think I'm going to go take a break. And I will be back. Just know that if you come back and your attitude doesn't change, I will be sending you home. You won't be at my wedding, Mom. How will that make you feel? I would not like that. Good. So come back happy for the bride and the groom, okay? I'm sorry that you guys have been dealing with that. I know it's been awful, and I've been trying to say stuff, but, you know, she's my mom. She's hard to talk to. Well, I think you did a very good job. And, I hope you enjoy your wedding cake and that you have a great wedding day and it's not dramatic at all. Thanks. I'm gonna go keep getting ready. Will you just make sure somebody stands with the cake? You got it. Oh my God. That was incredible. That was amazing. I'm so happy that I got to be in the room for that. I'm gonna give you my number. If anything else happens, will you get it on video and make sure that you got it, girlfriend. I'll make sure somebody gets with you. Love that so much. Have a good wedding day. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hi, Sierra. This is Sarah Smith. Sarah Ace. I'm not sure if you remember me. You guys did my wedding cake like a month ago. Oh, yeah. Hi, Sarah. So lovely to hear from you. How is married life treating you? It's pretty great, honestly. It's been really really nice. And you guys did such a good job on my wedding cake. Thank you so much for everything that you did with that whole situation with my crazy mother-in-law. Oh, of course. We were so happy to do it. Is there something I can help you with today? Yeah, so my sister-in-law found out she's pregnant a couple months before we got married, and she was so sweet, and she let us like have our time and all that good stuff. But now I really want to make her baby shower really special because she's just such an incredible person, and I want you guys to make the baby shower cake. Oh, well, we'd love to do that. That would be so exciting for us, genuinely. That's super great. I do just have to say, more than likely, my crazy mother-in-law will be getting involved again. It's my husband's brother's wife is the one that's pregnant. And I don't know, this woman and her children, I just have a bad feeling about it. So I just want to go into it giving you that information this time rather than finding out like we did last time with the wedding cake. Don't even worry about it, Sarah. We can totally handle your mother-in-law. I'm not scared of her at all. That's great. So I'm just going to come in tomorrow if you're available. I have a couple different options that I'd like to talk over with you, and then we could just go from there. That sounds super great, and we can also talk about the issues that we might have with your mother-in-law when you come in tomorrow, too. That sounds like a really great plan. Thank you so much for just everything. Genuinely, you guys are so amazing. Of course, we're just so happy to be a part of all of these great events for your family, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I said I was done, but I lied, so here we go. Okay, Sarah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the blocks baby cake. We're going to write welcome baby Ace on it. It's going to be so cute. And of course, we're not doing any specific colors. We're going to keep everything very gender neutral because you said that they're not finding out the gender right now. Now, I think the biggest thing we need to talk about is if we're worried about your mother-in-law and what we should do about that. Yeah, so definitely worried about Karen. For two reasons now. So number one, my sister-in-law asked me to take care of this because we've just been really good friends. Like, that's how we met our husbands. We've been really good friends for a long time. She wanted me to do this. And Karen really wanted to be the one to do it because Karen always has to be in charge. Number two, my husband told me last night, not too long after I spoke to you actually, that his sister, Karen's only daughter, just found out that she's pregnant. And his mom is already talking about how to get her involved in this and how to make the day more about Chanel. Chanel is her daughter's name? Yeah, Chanel, but her last name is Hart. Chanel Hart. I just want to write down. So Karen Ace and Chanel Hart. So those are the two people that we're not trying to deal with on this. So I suggest that we do the password thing again and that we maybe put the cake in under a different name. That's actually a really good idea. Let's do it something that'll be difficult for them to guess. How about this? We'll put it under my name, and then I'll write in parentheses your information, and I'll just go ahead and make notes on it that nobody's to speak of it unless they know that it's under my name, and if they know the password. I think that's probably a safe bet. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. And then, what should the password be? I'm so stressed out about all of this because I just want this to be a good day for my sister-in-law. And I just know they're going to try to ruin it. Well, we're going to try to do everything possible to ensure that they don't get to ruin it to the best of our ability. Because they're both difficult. Chanel is just a mini Karen, to be super honest with you. So if she does reach out, just be prepared for that. Great. Wonderful. What would you like to make the password? Oh, let's do a Miami Beach summer 05. That was a fun summer for me and my sister-in-law. Sounds good. I will go ahead and do that. And of course, if you ever want to change the password, just give us a call. Just make sure, you identify all of that stuff. I'll make sure that everybody in the department knows. And hopefully we won't have to worry about Karen or Chanel. I really like your optimism. It's nice. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. Hi, yes, I believe you have a cake there for my daughter-in-law. It's either going to be under Sarah Ace or it's going to be under Katniss Ace. I can check on that. Just give me one moment. Ashley. What? Crazy Ace is on the phone. Oh my god, she's calling about the baby shower cake. Yeah, oh my god. She's so crazy. She's insane. Oh, guess I better get back. Hi there. So it doesn't look like I have a cake under either of those names. No, I know that you have it there. You guys did her wedding cake and she, for some reason, loved it. So I know that you guys have the baby shower cake. So I just need you to get the order form for me. I just need to add something to it. I'm sorry, like I said before, we don't have a cake under either of those names. I'm getting a little tired of this, of all of you working against me for some reason. I don't know why. I just need to add something to this cake order. It is my grandbaby that's being born, and I have another one on the way. So get the cake form and add something to it. So I've already told you twice that we do not have a cake order under either of those names. So there's nothing that I can help you with unless you'd like to place a cake order. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Bye. Oh, bye-bye. Ooh, she's mad. She's big mad, and I do not care. I have a feeling this is going to be worse than the wedding cake. Yeah, I do too. Whatever. Mom, why are we here? I told you, Chanel, we need to figure out what the cake is so that we can add to it. It's not that hard, honey. You're right. You're right. I just want to make sure that on Katniss's special day, I also have something special. It's very important to me. And you will, honey, you will. Is anybody working in this bakery? Hello? Hi, can I do something for you? Yes, you can. I need information on a cake order. It's for my sweet daughter-in-law. And I'm not 100% sure what name it's under. It could be under Sarah Ace. It also could be under Katniss Ace. Or it could just say something about like welcome baby Ace or something like that. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll go look. Finally, somebody competent. We're gonna get this figured out, Chanel. Good. Yeah, so I didn't find like a cake order under either of those names, but I did find one that says welcome baby Ace. It's for like next Saturday. It's under Sierra's name, so. And Sierra is your boss, right? Yeah, sadly. Perfect. Does it have anything about like a password written on it or anything like that? Yeah, it looks like they wrote the password as Miami Beach Summer 05. Ugh, that's a stupid password. I agree. Stupid. Cool. Did you guys want to like change anything or something? Yes, I would love to make some changes. You're so helpful. What's your name, dear? Karen. Morning, guys. Morning, Sierra. Morning. Just gonna check on orders for this weekend. Looks like we've got a pretty good stack. We're gonna be nice and busy. Hey, did somebody talk to Sarah Ace in the last couple days? I didn't. No. Did anybody talk to anybody regarding this order that's got my name on it? I did. Okay, do you know who you spoke to? Because there's a reason why this order has my name and a password on it. Remember we talked about it? Yes, I remember. I don't know, her name was Karen. Is she the one that made all these changes to the order? Duh. Okay. Did she have the password? Yeah, she asked for it, so I gave it to her. That's not how passwords work. She is supposed to give you the password in order to be able to do anything on this. Otherwise, you would have to tell her that you can't help her. We talked about this at length. Okay, well, I'm sorry. You really don't look sorry. I don't have the energy or the time to deal with this right now. I will deal with what we're going to do about you with this matter later. I didn't do anything wrong. You did exactly the opposite of what I told you to do when it came to this order. Therefore, you did something wrong. And you're lucky I caught it so that we wouldn't end up ruining this woman's day because of your mistake. My mistake? Are you serious? Yes, and right now what I need you to do is get away from me. So you're going to go over there and you're going to pack. And I'm going to be over here and I'm going to try to fix this. Deal with that later. You going to have to call her? Yeah, just to verify like what is actually hers, because this thing is written all over. And we're going to have to set up a whole new password, put it under a different name. What did Karen want anyways? Jesus. Read that. Isn't this for her daughter-in-law, Katniss? Yeah, I guess she's trying to make it all about Chanel. Huh. Yeah, I would definitely call Sarah. Go do that now. I'm gonna go deal with this mess. You just go pack. Ashley, I'll be back. Okay, it's just a phone call. It's just a phone call. You're just gonna make a phone call. It's all gonna be good. Hey, Sierra, there's someone here to see you. I'm pretty sure it's Sarah Ace. Well, I guess now I don't have to make a phone call. Sarah, it's actually really good to see you. I was just about to call you. I bet that I can guess what about. Your mother-in-law came in. Yeah. Chanel's husband, Brock, he called me. He called you to let you know that Chanel and your mother-in-law had been here. Yeah, and to advise that apparently they made a bunch of changes to the cake that I'm paying for the baby shower for Katniss. Yeah, no, they made a lot of changes. Now, I just need to, before I say this, I need you to know that I'm not upset at you. This is obviously Karen's fault. But I thought we had a system, and I'm not really sure how they ended up making changes. No, be mad, genuinely, because this was not the way this was supposed to go. So there just ended up being an employee error. Somebody who was told about the process just ended up essentially not caring about it, to be super honest with you. But she is going to be dealt with. I just need you to know that right away. Good, because it's just exhausting, and it would really make it easy if everybody would just work with us here. Yeah, no, trust and believe. She's not even going to be allowed to know anything about the cake order at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new cake sheet. I want to go over everything, make sure that I remember exactly what you wanted, so that everything's perfect for Katniss. And then I will probably call your mother-in-law and see if we can't just make a different cake or something for Chanel. Don't worry about calling my mother-in-law. I'm going to deal with her, and I'm going to tell her that if she shows up with a cake for Chanel at this party, that I'm going to smash it in both of their faces. It's probably a good way to deal with this. Can you just tell me, like, what they changed? Yeah, so here's the cake form. So it looks like they completely changed the design. You remember that you wanted this one, which is the baby block design, and we were just going to keep it very neutral. And I believe you just wanted it to say, "Welcome, baby Ace." Yeah, that's what I wanted. And they changed it to this one. That's pink. Chanel doesn't even know what she's having. I don't really know why they made that choice. Because Chanel has to have everything about her, and that pink cake is fashion for Chanel. Did they change what it was supposed to say? Yeah, they wrote, welcome baby heart, and then smaller underneath, and baby ace. Do you need me to get you anything? Just doing the breathing exercises that my therapist taught me so that I don't murder my mother-in-law. Smart. So can we just change everything back to the original? I want the baby block cake, the greens and the yellows, very gender neutral, and I want it to say, welcome baby ace. We love you. You got it. What name do you want me to put it under this time? Scarlett O'Hara. Okay, bold choice. And we'll go ahead and come up with a password, just quietly. Waterloo, I was defeated, you were in the war. ABBA, okay, good choice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be the one that's making this cake. I've already planned to be here to do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna lock this away in my desk. I'm gonna just put a notice on the board that I am gonna be making a cake that day with Scarlett O'Hara's name on it, and nobody else is gonna have access to it. So if you need anything and I'm not here, just try to get back in touch with me. Leave a note, I'll call you back. Just don't speak to anybody else about this cake at this point. I'm totally down with that. I trust you completely. And the girl who helped my mother-in-law, yeah, no, I'm definitely going to go deal with her. But if you'd like to write a formal complaint, I'd be happy to give you a pen and a piece of paper. That way I can give that to the store manager. Oh yeah, no, I will definitely be writing a formal complaint. All right, here's that pen and that paper. Just let me know whenever you're done, okay? It might be a minute. Understandable. Morning, Ash. Oh, hey, Sierra. I know you just got here, but can I borrow you for a minute? Yeah? What's going on? So Karen Ace called this morning. Okay, already off to a bad start. What happened? So she wanted to know about the cake order. I advised her that we don't have a cake order under that name. Then she just kept going off about how we do have a cake order under that name. She was just there the other day. I told her that we don't have a cake order under that name. It's very possible that it's been moved. I don't know anything about it. Then, this is so dramatic. What? Then what? She just kind of started going off. She was threatening us, calling us a lot of really rude names, calling her daughter-in-laws a lot of really rude names. And she said she was going to come down here and kick all of our butts. Well, she said asses, but I'm sorry, she started threatening all of you? Over a cake? Yeah, I eventually had to hang up on her. Like, I couldn't get her to talk to me anymore. So I just wanted to let you know, she's called a couple of times, and every time she advises who she is, we're just letting her know that we're not allowed to talk to her and we're hanging up, because that is, what the deli manager advised that we do. Yeah, no, nobody else talked to her. If she calls again, I need to speak with her. At this point, I'm not dealing with it anymore. God, I wish we could block her number. Right? I know, these phones don't do that, but it'd be nice. All of this for cake. Yeah, no, it's really odd how dramatic this story is. Well, thanks, Ash. Yeah, just if she calls again, I need to speak with her. If for some reason I'm not here when she calls, just advise that she needs to reach out to me and let her know that you're going to hang up the phone. Don't anybody else engage with her. You got it. Ridiculous. Also, if you notice that I'm sunburned in this video, no, you did it. No, you did it. No, you did it. I got sunburned yesterday, guys, and I don't like it. But welcome back to the drama. Sorry to bug you, Sierra. Karen Ace is on line 101 for you.
Oh, how exciting.
Thanks, Ash. Thank you for calling the place I work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Yes, I'm not really sure why they keep bouncing me around. I just want to check on a cake order. They actually didn't bounce you around, Miss Ace. Ashley answered the phone, and she gave you to me because I requested to speak with you. I wanted to let you know that we won't be accepting any cake orders from you at this point, and you won't be allowed to order from this bakery at all. Excuse me? Yes, ma'am. We've just had a few too many issues with you, and at this point, we would just prefer not to service you. There are lots of different bakeries in the area that you're more than welcome to go to, but you won't be welcome at this one. You can't just refuse me service. We're a business, so yes, we can. I am just trying to make sure that my Chanel has the best day possible, and you all are ruining it. You're allowed to think whatever you'd like, Miss Ace, but like I said, we won't be servicing you, so please don't call here and ask about cake orders anymore. You can't just not take my cake orders. You can't just not help me. I have a right to this cake order. This is Sarah's fault, isn't it? That little bitch. Like I said, we're allowed to refuse you service based on our experiences with you. If you have any issue with that, take it up with Jesus. Okay? Is there anything else that I can do for you today? You will be hearing from me again. Guaranteed. Okay. Bye-bye. Hey, store manager, do you have a minute to talk about what we were talking about earlier? I guess. Perfect. So we've had several conversations about this. And I told you earlier about what happened with the cake and Karen. I really just don't think she's working out. It's a trial period, Sierra. She's been here for 3 months. It's not a trial period anymore. She's just simply not listening. And I've brought all of this to you multiple times to see if we could start some kind of paper trail, just because she needs to understand that her actions have consequences. So, what happened again? We have this cake order that, it's a very long story, but the mother-in-law is crazy. And we're just trying to keep it from her. And I advised everybody not to speak to anybody on this cake order unless they had the specific password. Karen gave the password to the woman and then made all of these changes on the cake order. She knows she wasn't supposed to do that. She knows. Because I had already had this conversation with her several times. Well, that just seems like y'all are making everything really difficult and dramatic. I don't think it's difficult or dramatic trying to protect my customers' privacy. So, what are we going to do about Karen? I don't know. I think you told her that what she did was wrong, right? Yeah, but that's not going to work with Karen. She needs to understand that her actions have consequences. Not just me telling her, oh, don't do that. But a write-up, something, reduced hours, move her, just anything. That seems really just too much. People have been written up for way less than what's happening right now. What is going on? Nothing. I don't know, what, you want to move her somewhere else? Can we do that? Can we put her in a different department? See if maybe she works better somewhere where it's not so customer facing? Whatever, so dramatic. But we'll try her in produce. She can just go back there and stock things, whatever. Okay, well, I don't want to be in the room when you break that to the produce manager. But thank you. A write-up would be cool too. Don't push your luck. Got it. Well, I'm going to go back to work. Just let me know when you want her off of the schedule. I'll make sure it happens. Yeah, bye. You recommended Karen for this job. Can I just ask how you know each other? She's my wife's cousin. Got it. Bye. Sierra, you have a call on 101. Okay, thanks. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hey, Sierra, it's Sarah Smith. Ace. Sarah Ace. Oh, hey, Sarah. What can I do for you today? Just wanted to check that everything was good for the baby shower cake this weekend. You guys are going to be delivering it, right? Yeah, I'm going to be delivering it myself. I've got everything good. I'm going to be the one making it too. That way it's all just in my hands. And then everything should be good to go and it should be really great for Katniss. Perfect. Have you had any more issues with the devil? Karen called a couple of times, but we've at this point just banned her from ordering from us. So it's a moot point, really. Oh, wow. Good. Cool. And what about that girl that helped her? Has anything come of that? So I've been working on that. She is going to be moved out of the bakery. Thank goodness. Honestly, I've been kind of trying to get rid of her. But other than that, nothing's really happened. Sorry, I almost dropped the phone. It's just been kind of a thing with my store manager. They're related or whatever, so I'm having a hard time trying to get like any real disciplinary action going. But I am trying, I promise. My next step is HR. They're related. That's cool. I really appreciate you, like, all you're doing for it. I know that I filed that formal complaint. Yeah, my manager filed that in their important folder. That's just a trash can, isn't it? Yeah. Perfect. Well, not to like go over your head, but is there any like corporate number that I could call and make a complaint to? Just because like it was just ridiculous that all happened, and it's not any of your fault. Like the complaint is not gonna have anything to do with you. I just genuinely, I just can't with what she did. No, yeah, like I fully understand. I'd be so happy to give you our corporate office number if you'd like. They do take complaints, and then they can get all your information that way. Like if our district manager wants to reach out to you or anything like that, I'm so happy to do that. Like I said, I'm going to go to HR, but I want something to be done about this the same way that you do. So I'm fully just whatever you want to do. Okay, perfect. Well, if you give me that number, I will do that at some point today, and hopefully we'll just get something done. Yeah, of course. So that number is just going to be 123 123 1235. Perfect, cool. I will take care of that today. Sierra, I want to say again that I really appreciate all of your help. Like, you've been amazing. We're going to keep coming to you for cakes, and hopefully after this we won't be bringing any drama. It's absolutely no problem. It's my pleasure, Sarah. Even with the drama, you know, it's been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed it, and I definitely hope that we keep getting y'all's cakes. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hey, Sierra, this is Willa from the HR department. Oh, hey, Willa. Wild, I was just about to call you. What's going on? Well, since you were just about to call me, I'm sure that you have an idea. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with Miss Karen that works here. Yeah, so I got a couple of really interesting phone calls, honestly. The first one was from your store manager. Something about you asking for Karen to be moved and wanting to write her up for something that, like, she shouldn't be written up for. I don't know. He was really vague, to be honest. I'm sure he was. And then I got another phone call from a Miss Sarah Ace. Do you know who that is? Oh, yeah. No, I do. I actually gave her the HR number. Okay, cool. And she essentially informed me that Karen had messed up something like huge with her cake and wouldn't take accountability for it. She also made it seem like the store wasn't taking accountability for it. But I will say she had nothing but nice things to say about you. Well, that was really kind of her. Yeah, so longest story ever. Shortest version I can do, I think. So Sarah originally ordered her wedding cake from us. And that was like a whole thing. Her mother-in-law is also named Karen Ace. tried to like change a bunch of it. We ended up having to implement a password. It was wild. She's a crazy woman. Wedding finally went off without a hitch, at least that I'm aware of. And then Sarah decided to come in and order a baby shower cake for her sister-in-law. And we implemented a password. We like put it under a different name. It was all kinds of nonsense to try to get her mother-in-law not involved. And despite the fact that worker Karen was warned about all of this and told exactly what to do multiple times, she gave the mother-in-law the password, changed the cake completely. It was a whole entire debacle. And then she refused to take accountability for it. And then when I tried to write her up, the store manager decided that we didn't need to do that. She had learned her lesson, and we would just do a little bit of disciplinary and whatever, and she was fine. And then I asked her to be moved to a completely different department because I just couldn't deal with her anymore. Wow. So she did all of that and then still wouldn't take any accountability? Yeah, no. And I mean, it's been a nightmare with worker Karen. Like, I have a stack of complaints from other employees, from myself, from customers, just about her work ethic, her attitude, the things that she does. It's just not good. And every time I give one to the store manager, he files it in what he calls his important file. What's the important file? It can't be that important if there's nothing being done. He puts it in the trash can. But it's fine because I make copies of everything, so I have a whole file full. Okay, yeah, I definitely see why you were about to call me. Do we have any idea why the store manager acts this way? Yeah, apparently worker Karen is his wife's cousin. Ah, okay. Well, what I'm going to have you do is if you can fax me all of the complaints that you have. I've got the one from Sarah, and then I'm going to get a file started on this, but she's been moved out of your department. Is that right? Yeah, no, she's unfortunately still in the store, but she's over in produce now, and I feel really bad for Larry. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Okay, thank you so much, Willa. Bye-bye. Hey, you were on the phone for a minute. What was that about? Justice, Ashley. It's about justice. Sarah, can I talk to you in the office, please? Sure, yeah. Give me 1 second. Ash, I may or may not need you in a minute. If I do, I'll call you, okay? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, just let me know if you need me. So what's going on, manager? Well, I got a really interesting call from our HR rep, Willa, that I really wanted to talk to you about. Okay, well, if you want to talk to me about something that has to do with our HR rep and any complaints that I may or may not have made, then I would say that you need to get Willa on the phone, or we need to have another manager sit in, which I'd be happy to call Ashley if you'd like. That's not necessary. I have somebody coming to sit in. Who? You wanted to see me? Oh, good, Karen. Yeah, you're here. If you could just sit over there. Ah, yeah, no. So this is not going to be a thing. I'll be happy to talk to you, and she can even be involved, but Willa needs to be here. We need to get another manager, because I'm not doing this. Sarah, I'm not sure exactly what you're insinuating. Sure, yeah. I'm not going to sit here and be bullied by the two of you because I made a legitimate complaint and gave several other legitimate complaints to the HR department. So would you like me to call Willa, or do one of you want to do it? Sarah, I don't know why you're so hostile with me. I've never done anything to you. I'm not having a conversation with you, Karen. Manager, do you want to call Willa? Do you want me to do it? I can go back to my department, and I'll call Willa, and we can schedule this for a different day. Sarah, we just want to have an open and honest conversation about what your problem is. Yeah, cool. No, absolutely not. Just give me 1 second. Who are you calling? Just 1 second. HR, this is Willa. Hey, Willa, it's Sierra. I'm going to put you on speaker. I'm sitting in the office with manager and Karen worker, and they just want to talk to me, I guess, and I felt like it was necessary that I have an HR representative present. Okay, yeah, please put me on speaker. Okay, what did you guys want to talk to me about? What did you say it was? What my problem is, it's the way she interrupted that last clip. Screaming about a mouse. Yeah, what do you have to say? Nothing? Got it. Look, Willow, we're just trying to have an open and honest conversation right now. That's super great, manager, but open and honest includes having an HR representative. So we should reschedule this meeting. I'm going to actually be in the store next week. I'm going to send you a couple days. Just make sure we can have everybody involved. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, that seems like really over the top. It is necessary. I'll go ahead and send you an email, manager. Sierra, I'm going to CC you on that. And we'll speak next week. Sierra, you should go back to your department. Thanks, Willa. I'll talk to you later. Anything else the two of you would like to talk to me about before I go? I didn't think so. Bye-bye. Grandma has arrived. What is she carrying? What is that? Oh, man. That's a cake box from another bakery. She cannot be serious. Me and Chanel are here and we're so excited. So excited. Oh, you know what? This is not what we're about to do. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
I mean, Karen, you tripped. Can't really be Sierra's fault.
She tripped me. How dare you?
I didn't see anything. Yeah, Karen, it kind of just looked like you tripped over your own feet. Yeah, Mom, I mean, that box looked really heavy. Looks like you just tripped. I can't believe you're all going to let her get away with this. I paid good money for this cake. I just don't know why you would bring a cake to Katniss's baby shower when there's already a cake at Katniss's baby shower. Karen? Yeah, Mom, I don't know why you'd bring another cake to my wife's baby shower unless you had some ulterior motive. Well, I just wanted to make this day special for everybody. Cool, but this cake is for my wife. This whole party is for my wife. Chanel can have her own party. Like, I'm excited you're pregnant, Chanel, you're my sister, but like, this is for my wife. This day was built around my wife and my baby. Why would you try to ruin that? Peter, sweetheart, Peter, I wasn't trying to ruin everything. Your sister was just feeling a little left out. I mean, I'm fine with having my own baby shower. Whatever.
Chanel, you're not helping.
On that note, again, Katniss, Peter, congrats. Sarah, just let me know if you need anything. You have people to clean that up, right? Yeah, we're good. Thank you so much, Sierra. Excuse me, who's gonna pay for this cake? No one, Karen. You tripped. Everybody in here saw that you tripped. Anything else? I have never. This is very upsetting. Mom, why don't you go to the bathroom, clean yourself up a little bit. We'll have somebody clean this cake up, and then you can come out here and you can support me and my wife. Cool? I will be right back. Babe, that was hot. Thanks, babe. Well, y'all have fun. Congrats. I'm gonna go before you try to make another baby. Bye-bye. Okay, so I think we're all aware of why we're here. I'm aware, yeah. I mean, I guess I get it, yes. I'm not 100% sure why we're here. Okay, I'll be perfectly happy to explain it to you, Karen. So it seems that there have been some behavioral issues and some internal issues. Things that weren't brought up to higher ups, information that was kept from higher ups, information not being passed to higher ups in order to maintain good working relationship with everybody in the room. And of course that stems from you, Karen, and then your cousin. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Your thoughts on the matter honestly don't really matter at this point. You are aware that anytime anybody is hired who may or may not be familiar with you, you have to advise a higher up of it. That way we can determine if they're a good fit for that store or if we might be able to move them to a store where you wouldn't be their direct boss. I'm not her direct boss. Sierra was her direct boss. And you being the store manager would mean that you are, in fact, her direct boss as well, because you are the boss of the entire store. You understand that, right? I'm going to take that as a yes. So essentially what we've decided that's going to happen is that, Karen, we're going to move you to a store close by, so it's not going to be any further for you as far as driving. And we're going to put you in the customer service in the role of a bagger. A bagger, that's like the lowest position in the store. When we don't consider any of our positions lower than the others, a bagger works just as hard as somebody who's in the bakery, in the produce department, in grocery. It's just a different position. But from the complaints that we've received from you, we believe that it would be good for you to get a fresh start in a new store, in a new department, doing a role you haven't done yet. This is ridiculous. It's understandable that you would feel that way, but unfortunately it's the decision that's been made by myself as well as the district manager. Now, as for you, store manager, the thought process here is what we're going to do is we're going to have the district manager come in and work with you a little bit, kind of go over rules, boundaries, that kind of thing. If he determines that you need to go to any sort of leadership counseling, he'll set that up with the HR department, and we'll make sure that everything's good for you. I don't need leadership counseling. Well, that was not the determination of myself as well as the district manager. Now, involving Sierra, at this point what we're going to do is we're going to continue to have her in your store, but I would like to let you know that we will be monitoring the situation closely. There will be no way for you to retaliate against Sierra. None of this is her fault. It stems from your inability to take charge in your own store. Do you understand that? Sure. Okay. And like I said, there will be no retaliation. I will be monitoring the situation very closely. Sierra and I will be in touch constantly. And if there is any sort of issues, that will go directly to the district manager. And if we need to, we'll get the regional manager involved. Whatever. Perfect. Now, Sierra, do you have any questions currently? No. I feel pretty okay about this. I definitely just hope that we can move past it and continue working forward for the company and making sure that we're taking care of customers, because that's our job. So if you don't need me for anything else, Willa, I should get back to the department. You're good, and I'll be in touch with you later. Thanks. Bye, I guess. Sierra. Yes, manager, what's up? Are you aware that your pie table up front is half empty? I am, yeah. I'm actually packing pies right here so that I can go up there and fill it. Well, it's been empty for like 30 minutes. I am also aware of that. Pies, unfortunately, do take an hour and a half to bake, but they've been in there, and like I said, I'm packing them up right now, getting them up there so it'll be nice and full for you. Anything else? Not right now. Okay. You like write down all of these interactions with him. Oh, trust me, I've got notes, receipts, all of it. 1 hour later. Sierra. Hey, manager, what's up? Your truck is in the back. Are you going to go get it? Yes, I'm actually about to go get it. I was just waiting on my closer to come in because currently I'm the only one in the department. Okay, well, it's been back there for a while, so if you could just hurry it up. Oh, sorry, they just called like 5 minutes ago that it had showed up. But like I said, as soon as my closer comes in, which will be in about 5 minutes, I can absolutely go back there and get it. Anything else? No. Got it. 20 minutes later, while I'm putting away the truck. Sierra? Oh, God. Sorry, you scared me. What's up? This freezer door has been open for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm putting away the truck. Remember you asked me to do that? The freezer door can't just be open, Sierra. The freezer door can be open for like 30 minutes before it needs to be closed. I'm putting away the truck. I'm almost done. Can you just move, please? Like, get this done? That's what I'm trying to do, but we're standing here doing this. So I'm going to go back to that. Okay? Anything else? No. Manager's got it out for you today. Manager's had it out for me since the whole thing with HR. But that's okay. I keep receipts. I take notes. I'm ready. Thanks for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a cake.
Sure, what kind of cake would you like to order?
Just like a vanilla round one or whatever.
Okay, and when would you like it for?
Tomorrow at like 7
Tomorrow at 7 in the morning or 7 in the evening?
in the morning.
Okay, what's the name I can put on the order for you?
Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt.
Okay, and would you like anything written on the cake or anything like that?
Yeah, I was thinking about,
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
if you could write, suck my balls.
Karen, you know we have caller ID on our phones, right?
What? My name's not Karen, my name's Mike. It's Mike.
Okay, Mike. But like I said, we have caller ID on our phones, and unfortunately we can't write something like that on a cake, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and say you can't order a cake tomorrow, okay? I hope you have a good rest of your day, Mr. Hunt. What was that? Just something else for me to tell HR.
Oy vey.
Hey, manager, can I bug you for a second? I guess. So I noticed that time off that I put in like 3 months ago for next week was suddenly canceled. Is there a reason for that? Yeah, we just can't afford for you to take time off. Okay, but what's the reasoning? Because, like I said, that's been in there for 3 months. And I bought train tickets. Like, I'm not going to be here, so. The reasoning is that I think that you should be here. So you better be here. Well, I'm telling you now that I'm not going to be here. Because you're not giving me a reason for why that time off was actually canceled. The whole department is already being taken care of. That schedule's already made. Like, I don't understand. You don't have to understand, Sierra. I'm your boss. No, I do have to understand. Because like I said, that's been in there for 3 months. There was no issue until suddenly, this week, I'm not allowed to have that time off anymore. You can see how that's a little suspicious, right? I don't see anything suspicious. I determined that you cannot take the time off, and that's within my rights. And this has nothing to do with, like, the whole Karen situation, right? No, of course not. Well, because you can't give me an actual reason as to why my time off request has been denied, I'm gonna have to get HR involved, so. Well, you don't have to do that. I'm already doing it. You really don't have to do that. Hey, Willa, it's Sierra. I needed to talk to you about something that's going on at my store. I'm Sierra. Yes, manager. What's up? Your cake case is like half empty. What's going on? Yeah, we just had like a rush of people buying cakes. We're actually right here working on them right now. I got 3 people doing it, so it'll be full in probably about 15 minutes maybe. Well, it should always be full, and you should know that as the bakery manager. It's not really possible for it to be always full. Sometimes there's just going to be a rush on cakes. But like I said, we've already got them iced back here. We're literally going to decorate them. It's going to be full in literally less than 15 minutes if I can just get back to work. I'm just going to have to take a photo of it and send it to the district manager because this is unacceptable. Okay, well, will you go ahead and CC me on that text message or email, whatever you're going to do, just so I have it? You don't need to have access to what I'm sending the district manager. When it involves my department, yes, I do. So if you'll just make sure you CC me on that so that I can speak to the district manager myself and advise him that as of about 15 minutes ago, it was full. I'm not really sure where this attitude's coming from, but I guess I'll just mention that in my email to him too. Why are you smiling like that? What is wrong with you? Hi, Willa. Oh, very mature. Hi, Sierra. It's good to see you. Willa. Hey. Hi, manager. Can you go wait for me in your office? I'm going to have a little talk with Sierra real quick, and then I'll come talk to you. Oh, I'll be right there. Just go and wait for me. Fine. You have perfect timing. It's a skill. Okay, manager, so you know why I'm here. I really don't. Okay, well, perfect. That means I get to lay it all out. So we've received quite a few complaints from Sierra, but also from other associates in the stores, other managers in the store, regarding your behavior after the conversation that I had with you regarding Sierra and zero retaliation policy. Do you remember that conversation? Like vague memories of it? Yeah, clearly very vague. So after we moved Karen out of the store to get her out of you being her boss, because you are in fact related to her, you and I spoke about how there was going to be no retaliation against Sierra, because Sierra is of course the one that brought these claims to us in the first place. Do you recall that part of the conversation? He says it's all like mixed up. You know, I'm a busy person, so I'm sure. So since then, we've received about 30 complaints of retaliation attempts against Sierra. Some of them with solid proof, like I could put right in front of you. Obviously, a lot of them are just based on witness statements. But do you want to kind of talk about what's been going on? Why you've been retaliating against Sierra after we advised that we have a no retaliation policy? I don't think I've been retaliating against her. I've just been telling her to do her job. Yes, and the way that you've been going about it falls under the retaliation definition. That's some people's opinion. I mean, again, I have signed witness statements, so it's not opinion, it's fact. So we are going to be doing something new since this seems to be an issue with you. What are we going to be doing? So current to start with, we're going to place you on a 2-week unpaid leave. What the fuck? I'm not finished. We're going to place you on a 2-week unpaid leave. During that time, what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be giving this store a new store manager, and then we're going to be determining where exactly we want to put you. It's something that the district manager and the regional manager are currently discussing about what are the next steps regarding your employment, which is why you have to be on that 2-week leave. You can't do that. Fully can, well within my rights. You're actually going to be getting a visit from the district manager and the regional manager. They should be here sometime today. I just had to come out and get the initial stuff started for you. And they're going to talk you over exactly what's going to happen. They've got some more ideas. I'm not really in the process of moving you. I'm just in the process of letting you know exactly what's going on from the HR standpoint. 2 weeks because I'm fucking telling her how to do her job? Because the way that you are telling her how to do her job is the definition of retaliation. So, I'm not going to be having any more conversation with you at this point. It's between you, the district manager, and the regional manager. Just know they are going to be moving you. We already have a store manager who will be coming here next week, and you are on leave. This is so fucked up. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm going to go ahead and let Sierra know of the plan, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, manager. Did you guys hear my cat going fucking crazy in the middle of that? She has this new string. You can see it right here. And she's losing her mind, so sorry about that. Manager, is now a good time? Oh, hey, yeah, District Manager Todd. It's good to see you. Yeah, come in. I've been waiting for you guys. It's pretty good to see you too, Manager. Of course, not really happy about the circumstances, as you're, I'm sure, aware. Yeah, Regional Manager Gary
You gotta understand, this is just like a huge misunderstanding. Huge, you know? A misunderstanding. Yeah, you know. Just a big misunderstanding. So you're just trying to tell us that the big stack of complaints that I have on my desk about you and about the situation that's been going on here for apparently a while, that's just a big misunderstanding. Yeah, I mean, all these people like came together to take me down. It's crazy. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know what I did. Came together to take you down. So now not only is it a misunderstanding, it's also a conspiracy against you. Yeah, exactly. Nailed it. You guys nailed it. I don't know why, like, Sierra hates me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, like, how she got all these people to help her. It's crazy, man. Okay, well, what do you have to say in, like, response to all of this, other than that you think it's a big conspiracy? I mean, I don't have a lot. I think I'm a great manager, and all of this is just, you know, BS. Manager, you have to know that it's like way more than that, right? What do you mean? Like, we have substantiated evidence that you've been making Sierra's life difficult, that you've been making a lot of people's in the stores difficult. And not only that, but you hired somebody who was a family member without informing anybody of your connection. You have to see how bad all of that is. Todd, Gary, like I said, just big misunderstandings all over the place. And I mean, this 2-week leave thing that Willow was talking about, it's, guys, you gotta tell me that that's BS. And then I'm not gonna be here anymore. Seriously, I'm like 5 minutes from my house. Well, the 2-week leave is in fact going to be happening. We are going to take those 2 weeks to decide where you're going to be moved to and if you'll remain in the position that you're currently in. Hold on, what? And honestly, if you wanted to stay in a store that was close to your home, you probably shouldn't have behaved this way. But also, you know, as a store manager, that it is within our right to move you whenever we want. Seriously, Gary, Todd, this is crazy. You're not going to do this to me. We're not doing anything to you, manager. You did this to yourself. Yeah, I mean, you made your bed, and now you have to lie in it. What the...
Sarah, are you busy? Oh, hey, Willa. Yeah, no, I'm never too busy for HR. You know that. So I just wanted to kind of give you an update on what's going on. I was just speaking to manager. We are currently going to be putting manager on a leave, and we're going to have a new store manager coming next week. So what's going to happen to this store manager? From what I understand, he's going to be moving to a different store. Other than that, I have no information. That is the district manager and the regional manager. They're deciding at this point. Wow, I mean, I really didn't mean for it to go this far. Nothing that happened here was your fault. You brought correct and real complaints to the HR department, and we are just following through with our job. If manager does any further retaliation against you, at that point, we'll probably need to get the police involved. I really hope we don't have to do that. Hopefully this gets him off my back. That is the hope. But currently what we're doing is the district manager and the regional manager are going to be coming in a little later today. So more than likely they're going to want to talk to you. I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up on that. They know fully what's going on, but you know, they just want to do their thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's no problem. I have no issue talking to them. But thank you so much, Will. I mean, genuinely, you've just done so much in this whole situation. Just doing my job. And you just let me know if you have any further issues, anything you need. I'm going to be hanging out here for the rest of the day. I'm going to go upstairs and just do some work in the office. But I'm here if you need me, even after he's gone. Seriously, you're the best. Thanks. That's done. Hey, Sierra, you have a call on 101. Oh, thanks, Ash. Thank you for calling Place I Work. This is Sierra. How can I help you? Hey, Sierra. It's Sarah Ace. Hey guys, so I just wanted to let you know the wedding series is continuing, but it's gotten a little bigger than I thought it was going to. So I did, in fact, make a second playlist for it because it was just getting a little aggressive. So we're going into the wedding series season 2. It's going to be listed up in the thing above the videos under the bio. The playlist. Oh my god, okay. It's going to be listed in the playlist as
Sorry, I just forgot the first 3 letters of the wedding series. TWS S2. And I did go ahead and notate TWS S1 for season 1. This video is a little chaotic, but the point is that the season 2 premiere of the wedding series is already up. Oh wow, you should go watch it. Go watch it right now, cause it's up. Crazy girl. I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. I've gotten a few comments in regards to what the 2 different cakes would look like, specifically the Enchanted Knight. Now, I will say the Enchanted Knight is a cake design that I made up, that I'm aware of. It's not a cake design. It wasn't at the place that I worked. I just kind of made it up because they're always kind of named silly things, and I thought Enchanted Knight was funny. But I will tell you what I've been picturing when I've been talking about it. This is an idea of what I was thinking about when I was thinking about the Enchanted Knight, but I did just find this photo on the internet when I was kind of looking up different cake designs to give you guys an example. So this would be the idea. I did picture it all fuchsia, like even the scroll work would be fuchsia, which is kind of glaring to look at a whole cake that's fuchsia. And I don't know who made this. No hate to them. It's a great cake. It's cake, so like I'm gonna be happy. But like this is kind of what I had an idea of. And while this is not a terrible cake design, it's not anywhere near what the bride and groom wanted, which would have been the naked design. Something similar to this. Again, just found this on the internet. Just Googled naked cakes with fruit, because I have a couple, but it was more naked than what I wanted. This is technically a crumb coat. I still consider it a naked, but technically it's a crumb coat. So this is what I've been picturing when I've been talking about the actual cake that they're going to be getting. So obviously 2 very different styles, and yeah, why would I want my wedding cake to match your dress? You're not the one getting married. So yeah, I hope that gives you guys an idea of kind of where I was going with that. Honestly, why didn't I think of it? Why? It's actually brilliant. So I made one. Allow me to show you the family tree. Okay, so at the top of our family tree, we have Karen Ace, who we've met. I named her ex-husband. Look at that. They're divorced, because why would you want to be married to Karen? Mark, I don't know why. It just came to me. She's possibly Satan. Those are supposed to be Satan horns. And also, don't be offended. It's a joke. So, Karen and Mark had 3 children. Johnny, unnamed man, and Chanel. Okay? Chanel, a lot like her mother, disgusting, married this unnamed man, and I don't know how he deals with it. But she's about to have a baby. We're so sorry about your mom, kiddo, but we never will blame you. Katniss, who married her unnamed son, who is he? Katniss just wants to have a nice day and is also about to have a baby. This sweet child. We don't know what their name is either. Johnny, as everybody knows, married Sarah. They're newlyweds. They love each other. Johnny is a good boy. So you have it. There is the current family tree. I will let you know if there's any updates, any changes. But that is the current family tree, and I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. Also, please ignore the Tupperware that was on my desk. It was from my breakfast. I loved this. I'm going to put it everywhere. I hope I get to add more to it. Maybe I will. I'm sorry, this video is too long now. Thank you.